Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm seraphiczero, and we're playing Xenoblade X on the Wii U.
Impressive.
Now, I really love this game. It is super, super gorgeous, and we're in an area called Noctilum right now. Like, when I first walked onto this continent, I just fell in love with the scenery and the music and just the mood. It's not fun to navigate because of all the monsters, but it's really pretty here. So let's show off my skill build here. This is an Inferno, and it's basically a beam build that uses Reflect for defense, and it uses drones for high damage. So for all of my weapons, they have affixes to boost ranged attack and also beam damage. And you see my arc cannons have double beam affixes. They were really hard to farm for. And my drones are customized so that one has a really short cooldown time and one of them has high damage. Let's see, for my armor, I upgraded all the beam damage and I have all my reflect augments on there. Let's look at my ground gear. This is my character Priscilla. She's wearing her casual wear like right now. She's normally in the blade armor, but so she uses dual guns and dual blades. I don't really do much groundwork anymore because I'm just mostly my scale. I use these for the high potential stat, but she's fully decked out in scale gear. Some of it's from drops, some of them store purchase, but I'm basically trying to maximize HP and range attack. And I think some of my fixes are wrong. I was farming something specific. But range boost actually does cap out, so there's a point where it's not really useful anymore, so I just put like HP boost like instead, whatever. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Telethia, and he's just on the very north part of the continent Noctilum. And he's supposed to be the hardest boss in the game, but like once you have a reflect build going for Ether, he can't really do much to you. Alrighty, so my reflect only works when I'm in overdrive mode, so that's why I made sure to have my GP full, and so I can go into overdrive right away. And this fight's a little annoying because it's in 3 stages. Once you get the Telethia's health to about like 2/3, he'll drop down to the ground, and in the meantime he'll fly very, very slowly like over there, and he's invincible the entire time. I swear, if this mechanic were not in the game where he was just invincible while he's moving around, like this fight will probably be over in less than a minute. But okay, so once we get down to the ground, like he lands right there, and I like to kind of perch on this yellow leaf right here, whatever the hell it is. Okay, and there's supposed to be 3 stages, but let's see if I can take him out before he like exits stage 2. Yeah, so looks like reflect works for ether as well, or the ether spike. But yep, we got him. Okay, here's Farass. She's a second hardest boss in the game. She's kind of a cunty dragon that's killed me a bunch of times. But alright, so Farass has some like this. She starts off with this huge like ether like area attack, which that's primarily what kills everybody. And when you get her down to low health, she also has a move that will heal her about 25%. But if your damage is high enough, she won't get to do that. Yeah, 30 seconds isn't bad, right? Alright, this is Levi. He's a Zern that kind of appears off the west coast of Kuldros. And Zerns, they're a little boring to fight because, like, you don't really get much out of them. Like, they give you, like, armor parts, which aren't very useful, but oh well. Okay, so Levi has a shield, and he's basically invulnerable till you target his small sensitive balls and, and destroy them, because that's what casts the shield for him. Alright, there it goes. Let's take out some of these little guys. All right, on to the Zern. Yeah, and Zerns, they're actually pretty dangerous. There's one in Savalvum that's like really powerful. But alright, there he goes. What the hell is that? I don't know what that was, but okay, let's go ahead and mop up here. Yeah, the mechanical design in this game is pretty cool. Like some of them are kind of weird, but like a lot of it's really nice. I think Makoto Kobayashi. Wait, not Makoto. It's Choco. He's the mechanical designer for Xenoblade and stuff. Alright, this is Gradivus. This guy has 10 million HP. It takes a little bit of time to solo, but oh, here we go. Good thing though is he's actually vulnerable to beam resist down, so that's why I'm using my ring edge. And hopefully we can get a lot of like you'll see like the game will switch into cockpit view, and when that happens, you're invulnerable to damage, and also it's gonna reset all the cooldown times on your weapons. So hopefully we get a lot of those, so we can just continue attacking. Now the thing I like about drones is they're like the attack animation, like for your Skell. All the Skell does is launches the drones, and then the drones take care of everything themselves. Like they target one thing, and they shoot 7 volleys of 4 shots. So in total, it does 28 shots. So they're a freaking excellent weapon. Like really like low cost compared to some of the higher damage weapons in the game. And just with the speed, damage, and just everything, they're fantastic weapons. Like they're almost like super weapons in my opinion. But yeah, really, they can do really well if you have the right type of build. Alright, so what I did with Gretavez is so I destroyed his back first because he has some like really high damage attacks that are associated with his back. I have a full reflect build, so it doesn't really matter to me too much, but when I was farming him for like augments, I kind of need to do that. So right now I am targeting his legs because I think they do have lower defense than his face, which is a little harder to break, but yeah, so he has 10 million HP. You gotta try to get an advantage anywhere you can. Let's see if we can go around to target a different leg. Here's one. Oh, let's get the overdrive back on. Yeah, my reflex stops working if my overdrive turns off, so the good thing about medium scales is they cap out at 6,000 GP, so if you happen to have the bar full, you can just start up overdrive like right away, like once it ends. So basically, my strategy in my scale, like in actual battle, is that I'm going to use the ring edge for beam resist down. My drones on the right shoulder do the high damage, but they take a while to recast. The drones on the left, they recast every 8 seconds. And so basically my other weapons are designed to just attack very fast so I can get a chance at a reset. Alright, Gradivus is down, and yeah, we destroyed his parasite. Yeah, I don't know how a brontosaurus gets an STD, but that's just me. Alright, that's done. Lastly, we have the Nardacion, and it's sort of a tyrant version of the Elmandal. So you're just gonna attack its pilot right here. It's some sort of rabbit or whatever, and it's gonna summon its Skell. Yeah, and I think the design for the Elmandal and the Nardacion are freaking awesome. Unfortunately, for me, the fights tended to be a little short. So Nardacion's supposed to be really difficult because it has a very high evasion stat. It's just super hard to hit, but if you pump your accuracy, it shouldn't be an issue. And he seems... well, that was really short. It's like Friday night over again. Alright guys, that's it for our boss run of Xenoblade X. The game is really awesome, and I would recommend anybody play it. It's really fun, kind of grindy, but I think you'll enjoy it. So, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys.